Shalom. Hi. I I am thinking very much about what happened in the Catholic this retreat I was in. I was on my own as always, and it's I don't know. Of course, I don't know what the nuns are thinking about it, and I was not talking to them about the site I got. It was the volunteers that was talking to the nuns about me that I had seen this site, and they were in the prayer room together with me, but not sitting around me. I was so almost always on my own sitting, and I sit on the first row, on the first to the door if I have to go to the bathroom like that. I'm thinking. So I sit there, and they didn't see my face in that moment, but it have happened before when I was homeless in United States, but I got some money because I was I was preaching in some of the churches in United States, and so I got some of this money people gave to the church, and they say to me in that time, and it must be have been going stronger now because it's 20 years since that time, when they say that my eyes was red when I have been into the spirit. I don't know why it's going red, because I am not looking around. I close my eyes and go in the spirit. So why do they go red of that? It's so much strong in my seeing when it is seeing in the spirit way, and not when I look with my eyes around me and with no spirit. So it's harder for the eyes to see the spirit world than my eyes. So it seems like it is. I don't really know, but people say I have red eyes when I am in the spirit. And you can watch of these videos I did for some years ago, that I say I don't need my glasses on. I had the glasses on in my videos because I thought I look better to have these glasses on. But then when I get into the spirit, I couldn't have those eyeglasses on me, because I didn't need to look at the world. So I was in the spirit world, and there is no eyeglasses. No spirits in the in heaven need to use eyeglasses. and that's why I don't need that when I enter into a spirit world. And but it seems like the eyes be full of blood when doing this, and I don't know what happened this time. The volunteers, those that liked me and was talking to me the whole time, and they were not frightened of me like in other places, like the church members. Those volunteers, they were working for the nun, digging in the soil, plant flowers, and they talked to me, and they were interested of what I was saying, and they learned from me. And so they told the nuns about that when I turn to these volunteers and told them that I saw a vision. Then they say that to me, that it seems like that because you are shining, they say to me. So something was it that they saw in me immediately after the service, the prayer was ended. And I don't know, they have a bishop, I don't know what it's called, but from the monks area place, was it one monk, that one leader that was there that held the service, and he looked so very much into my face, so he maybe saw something. I can't see myself, so I don't know how I look like, but the volunteer say, without I have asked them, but they say that your face is shining, they say. But I don't think that no one believe in this. And if I had been a nun and say that, that's maybe make the whole deal. But as me, as a not Catholic person, they maybe hide it and not do anything about it. And I believe that I am on earth in this generation to test people, to see how close they are to God. That's why I never get any friends. I had friends in this Catholic place. They were not Catholics, but they believe in God, and so they were open for it. And I have forgot what I should say, because someone is start to enter in now in this recording, but far away. It looked like a monk from the old time with brown clothes on him, and he had this hairstyle that you can see in Robin Hood movies, for example. I think his name is Tuck. I think that the one that is with Robin Hood. He looked like him, but of course it's not the cartoon that is here, but he looked like that. I don't know what he's doing because he look into the floor, into my floor. I don't know, it's like he looking for something on the floor. So I say in my mind, hello, I'm here, to see if he look at me, or if he still is looking in the floor. What does it mean that you look in the floor? He say that he looking for something, that he want to find it. So when he say this, it's symbolic things he's saying. So what he looking at is our planet. That's why he's act and saying what he do. He say that he find in me, but he wanted to find more on this planet today. People that live here in this planet, do he want to find? And I will ask him in my mind if he have found more than me on earth. I will be very dry in my mouth when they coming forward also. He talking like that. He make me do this because he wanted us to understand that it's like a confusing sound. That he say now, he scratch his head and he say this to me, that I thought I should find many, but there are not many. He is very surprised. He have not been in this to be close to our planet. He have done other things in heaven, but now he wanted to look around and see what he find here on this planet. And I know it now. It's scary because there is so very few people that believe that God exists today. And people believe in God, but believe in God in the old time. And many believe that Jesus was God. And then he is not here. He's empty. And they waiting for him to come down, Jesus, as the Christ and Messiah, and between there is an empty gap, is it so many that believe that nothing happened today? It's happened when they see Jesus Christ coming down from the sky, like he was going up to heaven in the same way he's coming down in the same way. People believe that, but what he's saying is symbolic things, and if you need to do it, you need to study more than just when he say it. That you need to study what was going on before this event started. That's you need to check out and not take just when he say, I will come back in the same way that I went up. You must understand why he's saying this thing. Not only a simple answer, because it's when he's talking, he was talking in his spirit. And when the spirit is talking, it's very much symbolic and not what we can see and hear in this world. It's a spirit thing. And I see some of you that listen at this podcast that you start to understand now that you need to look at it, to understand it in a spirit way, and not what you see and hear on this planet. The technology is not the same thing. In the spirit way, they don't have technology that have with metallic things to do, for example, or building something. Noah, he was building the ark here on earth and not in the spirit way. And the target is to stay here on earth by building an ark. And you need to understand the difference between the spirit talking and the physical talking. So this monk, that's what he want to tell us, that he looking for people that believe in real belief, not in what believing in the old time, but also today that things happen. Because then you are not prepared for the winter. You're not prepared to see what is coming from heaven to you. You're not prepared. And I have talked about it, and the Spirit have talking about to be prepared. That have with these things to do also. I'm really prepared after that I saw a bride coming down. I didn't see her face, and even if I saw her face, I maybe should not think it was Virgin Mary. So I can't say it's Virgin Mary, but it was like a bride with her white clothes. But I didn't see a body in it. I saw this, and not a face. And it it can have, I say it only, I don't brag about it, but it can be the possible that the dress was for me to bring on me the dress, because it was not a woman inside the dress. I couldn't see a body in the dress. It was only a bride dress. So I don't know what it was more than a bride. But I say I don't think it was for me, because I don't want to be sounded like I'm a proud person. So it is for each of you to think about it and maybe ask God to give you a hint about it. It maybe was a bride dress for me to put on me. And under that bride dress was it Archangel Michael with a sword, ready to really fight now for the good. And then on the right side was it those small cherub, those small, look like babies, but they are not babies. They are grown up, but they look like that. It's a spirit thing. So I don't know what will come. I don't know the future. You know, I have said that to you, and it still is the same thing. I have taken away that I know things, because I don't know things. It's only heaven that know the future. But we here on earth, we are really dumb. We don't know anything. We can, in next second, fall down dead. We don't know anything. But I hope it's for the good that will happen now. So thank you for listening, and we wait. We have to wait and not run away for something that doesn't exist. We need to wait for God and those in the afterlife to tell us what will going on. But why I recording this episode was to tell you that it have affected me very much. Even if I have this spirit coming to us and talking to me here in my home, is it not the same to see them coming into other places? But you heard from the other, before I left to go to the retreat, I asked the spirits if they could come with me, and they say they should come with me to this Catholic place, and they did. They come. So I thank them for to do it, and thank you for listen to. It's very sad that the most listened episode on is now the hell in the hospital. I think it's very sad that people only want to listen at negative things. And I think I wrote the title because I wanted those people that listen only on negative things, that they should listen at this episode, because I think I had something to tell them. It is not about hell. I tricked them to listen at that episode and hear good things. But it is very sad that I need to put a title that sounds negative for people to listen. So thank you for listening to this episode. I am not going to place evil things in the title. Thank you.